So I'm going to go ahead and fill it out. We are back. I had a burger and fries and they were delicious. But I'm ready to fill in this currently page and I'm feeling a lot better about it now that I've kind of taken a break. I'm thinking that I'm going to start doing some videos where it's kind of like ASMR and I don't speak at all. That way I can just focus on decorating. But I do also want to make sure that I learn how to talk while I'm creating. So I guess you can follow me along on my journey on how that improves. But we're going to fill out my currently page. So I have been watching different creators and I know that people do their currently pages at different points in the month. Some people do it at the start of the month, some people do it at the end of the month, or some people decorate it at the beginning of the month and then fill it out as the week, or not the week, the month progresses. So I've decided that I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of both. So obviously I decorated it prior to August. It's a few days before August begins. But on the left side, I'm going to fill out my goals for the month, as well as my little pieces like drinking, absorbing, blah blah blah. I'm gonna fill that out. And then the right side, I decided that this top right corner is going to be me journaling how the month went, and then this part is going to be documenting 3 special memories that I had during August. So as a special memory comes about, or perhaps at the end of the month when I reflect, I'm going to fill this out prior to decorating my next currently. But that's what we're working with. So yeah, I'm not terribly unhappy with how the spread turned out after all. So let's start with my goals. Let's see. So this August is really busy, but also chill. The beginning is pretty chill because, like I mentioned earlier, I have 2 more weeks off before I go back to work for convocation week. And then I have convocation week. The week after that, school starts for the college where I teach. And then the week after that, my classes start, my grad classes start. So there's a lot to be thinking about. And I'm not so stressed just because I've really been focusing on prepping ahead of time. What I'm trying to do this semester that's different from others is plan ahead. And by planning ahead, I mean literally planning out the entirety of the semester, all of the assignments, and then also putting in all of the material into whatever the LMS platform is ahead of time. That way it's just a matter of making things visible, and that way I can just focus on grading. I think the issue was that a lot of time was taken away from me last semester, which was my first semester of my PhD program, of just literally planning as the weeks progressed, and then that took away time from homework and all the other things. So I'm trying to be more cognizant and what's the word? Proactive. So anyways, that's a little side note to what this month is going to be like. So in terms of goals, the first thing I want to do is make sure that I prep everything for each class a week before classes start. Okay, so prep everything for each class a week before classes start. That way, the week prior, I'm kind of just finalizing things and getting ready for the semester. So that's the first goal. The second goal is, let's see, because I don't want it to just be about work. My tendency is to think about work the most out of everything, and my brain is just always work, work, work. And so I think another important goal is to, let's see, I'll put this one here. prioritize, this pen is dying. Prioritize my new hobby. Heart. Okay, well, you can't really see that. I'm gonna have to go over it. I'll go over it in a little bit. Okay, so that is, yeah, okay, so work related, kind of creative, I guess, lifestyle related, and let me see. I think I want to, okay, yeah. Stay consistent with lifting every week. So I've gone through, oh my gosh, I just put a hole in this. Oops. So this year has been a major comeback for me in terms of being healthy. I used to lift weights a lot when I was in college and undergrad, and I just would lift maybe like 5 times to 6 times a week. I was super consistent. I felt good. I ate pretty much what I wanted. I mean, for the most part clean, but I didn't restrict myself, and I just looked amazing. And then I fell off once I graduated. And so anyways, at the beginning of this year, I started working out at home using the Apple Fitness app. And then I started trying to eat healthy in terms of macros. And then I realized even though I was eating healthy, I was eating too many calories. And so now I'm in a calorie deficit. And now I've transitioned into lifting weights in the gym again. So now I'm away from home workouts. I'll still do home workouts here and there for like cardio and shoulders, but everything else is in the gym. And I've done really great the past few weeks in my time off, or in my 5 weeks off, staying consistent. And so I want to maintain that even amongst the craziness that the semester is going to bring. So, okay, so those are my goals. Then I want to fill out these 4 boxes. So let's see. I think I want to do, and this is like, I guess, the currently part. So this is what I'm doing at the beginning of August. Let's see. Let's start with eating and creating watching and then I don't know, loving. Let's do loving, because this one's a bit longer, so I could list a few things here. Okay, what have I been eating? I've actually just started eating turkey bacon again. I was eating normal bacon a lot, but turkey bacon has been the move, especially in my air fryer. So I've been eating turkey bacon, so that's new. I feel like there's something else that I've been eating a lot more of. Oh, a carnita burrito from the taco stand. That has been my go-to lately, with no cilantro, add cheese. Okay, so that's what I've been eating. Let me do like a squiggly. Watching, loving, creating. Okay. watching, I just recently started watching, what is it called? It's like, there's a man version and there's a woman version. I think it's like Queen's Court. I think that's what it's called. It's this reality TV show where these like older, influential women go on and then they like meet a bunch of single guys and they decide who their king is. And so I just watched the first episode. I think that was yesterday and it was so interesting. I loved it. Okay, so Queen's Court, as well as Building the Band. I think that's what it's called, right? On Netflix. So I'm actually about to binge that with my boyfriend in a bit. We have a few episodes left. And then, I don't know if I have space for that. Love Island Games. I'll just do this. Love Island Games. Okay. So there's my watching, creating, obviously YouTube videos. So specifically, weekly spreads, currently pages. I need to film a monthly soon because August is in a few days. Loving my time off and spending it with my boyfriend and his family. Okay, my next one. Playing Would You Rather with Silas. That's my boyfriend's son. Okay, so there we go. There it is. To, I guess, reiterate, my goals: prep everything for each class a week before classes start, stay consistent with lifting every week, prioritize my new hobby. I'm currently eating turkey bacon carnita burrito from Taco Stand, watching Queen's Court, watching Building the Band, watching Love Island Games, loving my time off and spending it with my boyfriend and his family, playing Would You Rather with Silas, and creating YouTube videos, weekly spreads, and currently pages. And like I said, this side is going to be memories. So I wonder if I can't do fancy lettering like everyone else. So I think I'll just say, I'll just write this for now. Oh, I guess I should have done the E the same way. Memories. Yeah. Let me see if I could add something. But I don't think anything is long enough to document that. Yeah, I think that is the best thing I can do. Maybe I'll like add, let's see. Eventually I'll learn how to write pretty letters. But for now, this is what I can muster. Okay. So there it is, and you can see it next to my divider. So the color scheme matches. I have some foils in there. I have some gold right here, which matches that. And then I have those colors. And I love how that green grid-ish thing also, or I guess that's a blanket, right? It's not a thing, matches this sticker. Yeah, so I mean, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It was a process, but we'll get there. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see y'all soon with my monthly spread. And goodbye.